The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of... And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through mid-season. Taking a look at Utah, this season has been a struggle for them. And with tip-off coming...
Well, Rudy Gobert is still awaiting his first All-Star appearance. His snub in 2019 raised eyebrows. The reigning Defensive Player of the Year averaged a career-high 15 points a game on a league best.
Yeah, D.A., very understandable. Thank you. About this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
Wow. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Green plays the 4 with Gobert at center. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. And it's B in a point. And not sure if you saw the news, but Shea has once again been named Rookie of the Month. Wow. Rookie of the Month. What a rookie season.
Well, when you win multiple Rookie of the Month awards, you are on the fast track to some hardware at the end of the year. Great season from Shea, and he's earned the recognition he's getting.
Stolen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine, good.
Tell you, feeling the contact and concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Here's B, and the layup's good off the glass. B's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Conley kicks to Green. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
No good from B.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the shot goes in.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Some news now about Shea. He was named Player of the Month for the first time in his terrific young career. Easy to see why when you look at his numbers.
Man, the way he attacked all month long and led his team to victories can't be ignored. And the NBA got it right in naming Shea Player of the Month. Hard to argue with that decision.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Mitchell looking it over. Lets it go with the 3. Utah gets it back. Gobert, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
B, over by Conley. Here's B. Great D that time from Green. Jazz trail by 4. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. Markkanen pulls it in. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Count that one. And 11 points for B.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Here's B. Rebounded by the Jazz. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Conley. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
The first free throw is good.
And the playmaking of Joe Ingles, such a valuable asset for the Jazz.
Well, Greg, they've needed more shot creation, and his growth in that regard, especially operating in the pick and roll, such a big lift to their offense.
Shoots from the line, and it's sent back by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's B. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz trail by 6. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
We're talking 6'3", 215 pounds, so that is a big-sized guard. He can operate on the interior.
Levine passes to Carter. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 18 points in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it to Ingles. Levine against Mitchell. Clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by B.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
The shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the
Jazz shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Green plays the 4 with Gobert at center. And it's Conley in at the point guard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Bucks put on a show. He had 35 points, and once again, he made an effort to draw contact and find different ways to get to the foul line. And this is what we've come to expect. That performance demonstrated why he's in a league of his own. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go 1st and 2nd in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
Guys, when you think about the Jazz, you are talking about an elite defensive unit. Rudy Gobert in the middle, the defensive player of the year, and the guys around him are committed to the scheme and outstanding individual defenders.
And the Jazz very disciplined at the defensive end.
Now, Kevin, you have a veteran squad with the anchor Rudy Gobert, one of the elite shot blockers in the entire league. And this is a group that's so important here. They defend without fouling.
Outside, Levine. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you want a shooter to catch it and go right in rhythm. Zach LaVine does just that.
The pass to Gobert. The dish to Mitchell. Out to Conley, all alone. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Conley's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
Here's B. Another 3 for Chicago.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Conley. Softly drops in the floater. Conley's got 11.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
B, covered by Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that matchup against the Hornets, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
No good from B.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's B. And he banks in the layup. B's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed. Kicks it out to Mitchell. This one for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's B, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Utah. A lot of players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
He doesn't hit that one. Utah's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. It's blocked. Outside, Levine. B the pass to Markkanen. Over Ingles. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. Markkanen's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. The D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
And here's Conley outside. Offensive rebound and slam dunk by Gobert.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
On the wing, Mitchell shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Because of Rudy Gobert's thin frame, people were trying to take advantage of him early physically in his career. For the Jazz, they wanted him to get stronger, get in the weight room, and become more of a problem.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Davis has checked in for Green, and O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles. And he makes that one. 6 points for Zach LaVine.
Well, LaVine is a scorer, plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside, he's got it all.
And for 7-footers like Gobert, it seems, Doris, there's more risk of injury.
Well, everything the Jazz organization has done with Rudy has focused from the core down. They want to make sure their big man has functional strength that eases pressure on the knees and ankles. Both of those areas have been so problematic for guys his size.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
No good from B.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Conley into the lane. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's B. No good. Good work defensively by Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his second bucket.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Valentine kicks to Markkanen. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Chicago. One second left. And no good that time. And so it's Mike Conley making high. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. And it's B in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. They double him with Mitchell. Levine. That one misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Utah leading by 11. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Donovan Mitchell able to play with both power but also finesse. He's got long arms, big hands. He can do so much on a basketball court.
And before every game, you see Mitchell working on those skill finishes.
You have to be able to elevate off 1 foot in traffic, something he could not do in college. Now you think about what this guy uses in his toolbox. Floaters, scoop shots, wrong-footed quick releases, and he's absolutely fearless attacking the rim.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
See, I have so much appreciation for the way Rudy Gobert plays the game. This guy takes smart shots on the offensive end. He uses that reach to perfection on the defensive end. He is a defense unto himself.
Here's B. Off target with his 3. Utah leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Here's Conley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And, Greg, you talk to Conley, he'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. But now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Ingles can't get it to go. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Will it go? Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Tips it up. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Stripped it away. Outside, Levine. To the paint, here's B. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Jeff Green out. You've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Moutier passes to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got his third assist on the night. B, covered by Conley. Shot from free throw range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Moutier with the basket.
If you're a point guard in the NBA, I say it over and over. That floater has got to be a part of your arsenal. Go ahead, Emmanuel Moutier.
Shoots it up. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Moutier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
That free throw good from B. Both free throws good from B.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Conley. He's got 18. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. He got it up. You can't get that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Bogdanovich out there with Davis, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Moutier, and it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Moutier finds Gobert. Moutier against White. Pass to Conley. Fires for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Carter's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from B. B's got 41. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here is Conley. He's tightly guarded. Shoots from the baseline. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from B. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kick.
Jazz leading by 8. And the Jazz call time here. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Moutier with the rebound. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me, because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
B, covered by Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
He kicks it to Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. But they'll get another chance.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Conley for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Utah leading by 8. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. The 3. No good from B.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 22 points. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Valentine passes to B. Double by Bogdanovich. Count it. Good. 47 points for B.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Outside Conley. Here's Davis. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
One of the most voracious rebounders per minute in the NBA. Ed Davis out of North Carolina. Terrific player.
Well, he is, Kevin. He put in a ton of time in the weight room. His Portland teammates actually used to tease him and call him shirt off Ed. He has bulked up and likes to throw his weight around inside now.
Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Moutier. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Davis kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Ingles. He dishes it to Davis. Here's Mitchell. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
B, covered by Conley. No good from B.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Conley, and he drops it in from the low post. Conley's got 11 in the second half. The Bulls have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. No good from B.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And it's sent back by Carter. To the middle. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from B.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Conley dishes to Ingles. Gobert down low, defended by Carter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, what a game. A dominant game from the big man. Rudy Gobert is a force right now in the middle.
And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Bulls making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Green, he's checked in for Ed Davis. That free throw good from B.
You see Zach LaVine in the Bulls uniform, and it's hard not to think of the trade that sent him here. He was a big part of the deal that sent Jimmy Butler out of Chicago.
Here's Conley. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And with LaVine and the Butler trade, there were a lot of critics at the time. But you know what, Greg? It's worked out for the Bulls.
And, Kevin, the Bulls took a chance with LaVine, and he's developed into a bright young star. Took another risk giving him a big contract after the injury, but he's come back better and stronger since then.
Another steal. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Conley. Ingles, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Mitchell against LaVine. Here's B. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Ingles to the left side wing. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Conley the pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. With some arc. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 19 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Right side Levine. Passes it to B. Carter left side. Pass to B. From past the arc. Utah with the rebound. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Feeds to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. B, covered by Conley. Here's B. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Jazz leading by 14. Pass to Gobert. Here's Ingles. Takes the three. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Green. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. From the arc. No good. Shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Doubled by Conley. Down low. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Conley scanning the floor. Dishes to Mitchell. And it's sent back by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Carter on the wing. Over Gobert. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Conley dishes to Green. Mitchell left side. Three-pointer. But they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opponent.
That's good tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
My stat guys tell me that's the most steals you've ever had in one game.
In the NBA, yeah.
So what's your secret? Any tips for youngsters out there trying to work on that part of their game?
You know, Ted, a lot of that is luck, but I think studying film, it helps a lot too, man. Knowing the tendencies of the guy you're guarding, knowing how the other team likes to run plays. It's also a matter of having a right scheme in place and knowing when you can gamble and when you can't. So some of it is making sure you study up, but some of it is just a field thing that you can't really teach.
Awesome stuff. Thanks, Jay.
All right, guys. Y'all be cool, all right?
Congrats on your first player of the month, Jay.
My man Ted, I appreciate that, brother.
What do you think's been the key to your hot streak?
Just playing free, man. Not thinking too much. When I let the game come to me, I can accomplish a lot.
So it's like a Zen thing?
Yeah, man. Kinda. At the end of the day, look, it's a game. So you gotta go out there and have some fun. Well, at least I do. It's the only way I know how to play. You heard?
Tough game tonight, Jay. You guys have really been struggling recently. Any thoughts about what you can do to change things up, turn things around?
To tell you the truth, Patty, I wish I knew. No, I can't stand losing. Everyone who knows me know I'm a competitor. So whatever it takes, whatever we gotta do to figure it out, we're gonna have to do it quick. And that's all I know.
Yo, Che, got a minute?
Yeah, what's up, homie?
Just check the season averages, and you're up to 2 steals per game after tonight.
What? Word?
Yeah, how's that make you feel?
Hey, man. Love picking pockets.
Got it. Thanks, man.
No problem. Is that it?
That's it. Just missed this question earlier.
All right, for sure, B. Sorry, bro. Let me holler at you right quick.